Bukwati okubya mnonge ekipapula ekyo kikwate
eki hello everyone, welcome to today's The Voice of Success Self-Discovery 1 2018 edition. First of all, I want to thank my followers. I thank my audience for those ones that read the books, for those ones that watch the videos and they really get inspired. And I told you that this is a revolution. We're celebrating 5 years anniversary, 2014 up 2018, and I'm so thankful for what we've been through. I'm the version that has been outside in the field, reaching there, the seminars, been in churches, schools and universities, and trying to make a change out of the people. So what I can tell you that now this is a moment. 2018 is our moment. And make sure that you don't miss out on your idea. Don't miss out with your dream. Don't miss out with your goal. There is a reason why I started this topic in 2016. There is a reason why I paid a price. And there is a reason why we are friends. There is a reason why this one is happening. And I'm so excited for the feedbacks. And first of all, I cannot start this session without thanking the people that are on my team. First of all, I thank Edward, I thank Agaba, I thank Joas, and I recently got my village mate Isaac is around here, and after be signing his book right here after this session, and we are going to share a very beautiful moment. He's a determined person, and you know, in life there are many different groups of people. They say that when you join 9 fools, you become the 10th fool, and when you join 9 wise people, you become the 10th wise person. And you know, life is a reality, and you can't just joke around with everything. Yeah, people are there messing out their lives. They are not determined, they are not focused, and there's so much more potential inside of you. Like today's session, like you're going to say, there are more things I've prepared for you here. And guess what? We are celebrating the 3rd week, and we are going to serve you the whole of this year. Next year, we are taking self-discovery every and every Sunday, inspiring you, motivating you, and also challenging you. And if you feel you have a burning question on ideas and self-discovery, just feel free to hit my inbox. Feel free to put a comment. Like most of the people have been reaching out different, many comments on my WhatsApp number, many comments on Facebook, and you're doing such a great work. You know something, before I start, I just want to tell you something, that once you share an idea, once you come out and ask a question and interact, like most of the people, I take some time after office and I answer them, their voice notes. We go in our group and we answer them, and I give them feedback. And sometimes when I write a post and someone comes out and say, oh yeah, thanks for the post, thanks for the book, I read it and it inspired me, I feel the joy. Yeah, most of us we are chosen. Most of us are chosen just because we are a medium. We are just messengers. Me, Lindon, I might not be the message, but I'm a messenger. I deliver the message to you. As a person, I used to be mediocre. I used to have no self-esteem, but we came out. We took a step ahead, just like I want to inspire you. I use my writing career, my speaking talent, just to make sure that these ideas I share with you, they help you in your career, they help you in your life. Yeah, because there is a reason why we are born. There is a reason why you're doing what you're doing. And unfortunately, that most of the people haven't discovered themselves, and those ones who have discovered themselves, they haven't been productive. Yeah, it's okay, I would have been born a writer, but if I never took time to play around with pen and paper, then I wouldn't have gone anywhere. So what the purpose of self-discovery, it's turning your great ideas into reality. And all packages I'm having, and I'm working on a book which is going to be out in September on our event on Serena Hotel, and they're going to be meeting people who have really discovered themselves and got their ideas to reality. You could be the one, when you hear their story or you hear my story, I have a background, you have a background, but how is your background affecting you? Is it inspiring you to become what you want to become? Because my background is inspired me to become what I am today. And I haven't reached. I still have a lot of things to do if I'm still alive. And if you're still alive and you take a step, those things are going to happen. First of all, I salute Joy from Philippines, Cecil from Philippines, Don Van from the United States of America, Pastor Elikli Brown, thanks so much. James listen by, thanks so much for the wisdom you give me. Thank you, Pastor Rondo from South Africa. Thank you for sharing. That was a story, and this story was from a young man who finished his university. actually after finishing, he went to visit his grandmother. And when he reached there, just like some people, you can visit your grandmother, you visit a friend. His grandmother, actually, he never gave him money, he never gave him something big, but he had a piglet, only a piglet. And when he was going to leave, after doing all the jobs, after doing everything, of course some people expect a bigger package. Then the grandmother actually got a piglet and gave it to him, just a piglet. And the young man, I was like, I finished university, I'm just a graduate, now where am I going to take this piglet? But then he got an idea in his head. He's like, I think I can take this piglet, look after it and see what is next. So the gentleman took a piglet and reared it. It was a female, and after he got a male, it conceived and it produced 6 piglets. He reared them, they produced, they kept on producing, and he looked after them. And by the end of 1 year, he had a big farm. He was into piggery. Now he was into money. He started selling pigs, started all the pork joints we are demanding, and he became a millionaire just getting a small idea. So the more things that we despise in life, the little skill that you have or the little knowledge that you have, that education you're despising because you know how to read, you know how to write, you know how to present yourself, but then you underlook at yourself, you're into mediocrity, you never think ahead. I told you that last week I got some idea when I was in office in the morning. I was trying to do some project, then I had something that success is ever on the move. Success has no deal with comfort zoners, it has no deal with idle people. So if you know that you're idle, you're in the comfort zone, you never look back, you never look forward, you never explore, success has no deal with it. So success is ever on the move. Of course, most of the people, of course, they wait for the morning sunshine to come and they start working the ideas. But you have to wake up early in the morning, you have to make sure you have a schedule, you take whatever you do. So today's session, after that story of the young man that inspired me, you could be having something that take a step and see how it can work. Then tomorrow it can turn out to be a great idea. So we need to look at what is an idea, and my definition is that an idea is your intention or what you intend to do, or it's a personal view. And most of you, I know you're loaded with many ideas in your heads for many years, very powerful ideas, but I don't know, maybe it's kind of like fear or kind of mediocrity, or you kind of underlook at yourself, or you fear. Let me tell you something with resources are in the process. So that idea that you've been thinking about is your intention, and whatever you intend to do, it has to be done because already it's in your mind, and when you take a step, it has to work. So let's look also at the word discovery, because you're looking at an idea, then discovering yourself. What can you become? Are you playing around with some things that are going to take you forward? I'm into computing, but all these softwares I'm doing, I'm training people, these softwares I'm using, it doesn't mean that I was born knowing them, or I had to play around with them until I learned them. Now I train other people and they get skills in them. So everything you have to learn in life, and the fact that most of the people have resisted learning, that's the reason there is slow progress, and your slow progress is your responsibility. It's your responsibility that you're not going anywhere, that you have poor performance, that your career is not improving. And that's the reason why we would say to go deeper as writers and success coaches and speakers to come out and have this information delivered to you. Because most of the time when you don't know the truth, it's hard for you to take a step. Because when we entered into publishing, we knew that these ideas we are going to write about, this is a genre I'm going to write about. So that's the reason. If you know that you're stuck up somewhere, don't complain. Just look at yourself. Look at your responsibilities. Then from there, we look after the definitions. What is an idea in the first session? We see discovering yourself. Then the third one, we look at the power behind discovering yourself. What is the power behind discovering yourself? Yes, the education is a system. It's a system that informs us, that enlightens us. So, this is the truth. If you go deeper into research, that education, they just teach us new ideas. They teach us you have to do this one. That most of the people take interest in some fields. The others become doctors, others become engineers, others become computer technicians, others become. There are many fields when you're into education, but there's that natural ability inside of you, which is like an additional, a super additional. I want you to look at musicians who don't have even a degree. Look at some powerful businessmen who finished like primary 7, others never went to school, but they are now very rich. They're impacting their community. The fact that they are not educated. So that is the power of self-discovery that I'm talking about. For me, I never took a course in writing. I never been in any language college. I've been into computer and technology, but it's something I discovered. Now I saw books, but these books help other people. These are educated people with mega empires. They are employing people. They are adding impact the community. Which can be, you can be the next person if you really make up your mind and discover yourself, discover your strength. Because you can't discover yourself if you don't know where your strength is and where your weakness is. For example, personally, what helps me move out on a daily basis and I chase my goals and I win them is that I know my weaknesses and I understand myself and I know my strength. So that one helps me to fight so hard with the circumstances. Because success comes with an additional cost, which means you have to pay a price. It's valued. There are many people, even me, there are some people look at as role models. And those role models, of course, they have a price they had to pay to become reach where they are. Last Sunday I was sharing about time. Most of the time you are convinced that we have a lot of time when you don't have time. There is no time. You can sit back and say, okay, I've done that one, I've done this one, then I think tomorrow I will do it. But this session, I just want to encourage you that at least if you've really been having something and you want to do it, just do it. Just do it. Just get a pen and the paper. I just give you the best skill, the best tip of success I've been using for many years. After all, I wouldn't have accomplished anything. Right now, I'm working on my 15th book on self-discovery edition, how to turn great ideas into reality. And all those projects, how are they coming up? Otherwise, me as a person, as Lindon, I'm a human being. And human beings, of course, have weaknesses. We can be easily convinced to do nothing. We can be convinced to sleep extra hours. We can be convinced that we can't do anything. We can be convinced that we are not worthy, and it happens. There's some people outside there who are now they live in mediocrity, and there's some people who are out chasing their dreams and things are happening for them. So what I can tell you is that if you really take a step and fall in love with your uniqueness, things happen. And right now, as we're going to finish the first session, I want to share something small before we begin the second session, which is much more powerful. This book is called Break Your Limitations, from How to Rise from Zero to a Hero. It's a theme I gave it, and this book, I'm still editing it. It's not yet out, but it really inspires me so much. And when I talk with my publishers, they say this book is good, but it needs more content. And I thought I had written something good it was 2016. So when I submitted it to my publishers, they sent back the email. They said, Lindon, that's a nice psychological book, but it needs more content. But there's something that really caught my attention when I was editing it, and I thought of sharing it with you. And let me look in the contents and I share with you. It's called Making Time for What Really Matters. It's on page 44. And I can share something very small on it. And it says making time for what really matters. And the first paragraph I wrote and said that it is crucial to avoid getting caught in the trap of all work. Often when our dream is big, or it has been a part of us for a very long time, we become consumed by it. We trick ourselves into believing that sacrificing our relationships, family time, in order to achieve our goals will pay off in the long run. But sadly, this is really true. It's really true. So, lastly, you say, instead, keeping a healthy balance between work and play automatically helps us feel energetic and enthusiastic. Therefore, we are less stressed, and therefore, our focus becomes sharper and we get more done in a less time. This is something that I wanted to, a powerful verse here that I wanted you to really get that. That when we're energetic and enthusiastic, we get less stressed, and therefore our focus becomes sharper and we get more things done in time. So if your focus is not sharp enough, I don't think, if you discover yourself, you can discover yourself. There are many people, I don't say that whoever discovered himself is really making it outside the road, is doing something. You can discover yourself into something, but then you, after discovering yourself, you become dormant, you become non-productive. Discovering yourself requires you to be active. It requires to be productive, to get out, to serve. You know, if you are not productive and you're not active in the field, I don't think something can happen. So thanks for watching, and you can also invite other friends as we're going to have a 3 minutes break. And let me first thank our sponsors, King Technologies Uganda Limited. We are inviting internship students for this June for all institutions. You can inbox me for more. Then Mukotani Property Agencies. These ones we deal in buying and selling land, house management and rent collection. We have cars for sale and hire, and also we have houses for buying and selling. Then we have Sanga Construction Limited. We deal in produce, and beans, maize, rice, everything. We can supply schools, we supply government institutions. So for those services, you can really contact me, reach my inbox, my WhatsApp numbers are there on my cover page on Facebook, and much more. Be inspired and motivated, and dreams come true. Let me see you in the next session.